This story begins in a small village in Sudan. A little distance from the village, there is a shrine where, every year on a special day, a sheikh arrives for a few days. The villagers usually go there to seek his blessings. Here we see Sakina and Al-Nu'a, a married couple, who have also come that day to meet the sheikh. Recently, Sakina has given birth to a baby boy whom they've named Mozammil. They want to receive blessings for their child. But the sheikh makes a prediction that shakes them completely. He says this boy will live only until the age of 20. After that, he will die. Hearing this, Sakina and Al-Nu'a are devastated. Al-Nu'a is a small farmer, but his earnings are not enough to run the household. He decides that if he wants to earn good money, he must go abroad. One night, he tells Sakina that he will leave for Ethiopia to work and return after 2 years. Sakina dislikes this idea because she cannot raise the child alone, but Al-Nu'a insists he must go to earn money and will keep sending her home. Unable to stop him, Sakina watches as he leaves the next morning for Ethiopia. Time passes quickly. Mozammil is now 13. He watches other boys playing outside the wall of their house, but no one wants to play with him. Everyone believes he is different. The whole village knows about the prediction that he will die at 20. Sakina never lets him go anywhere alone, but when he gets a little time, he sneaks off to a river he loves. Even there, the village boys tease him and follow him, so he runs back home. He asks his mother how he will die, but Sakina gives him no answer. Mozammil often asks to meet his father, who has been away for years, though Sakina doesn't even know if he's alive. Near their home is a small shop run by ISA, from where Sakina buys household items. One day, Aunt Nafisa asks Sakina if she has heard from Al-Nu'a. Sakina says he used to send letters, but lately, no news has come. While returning home, she meets the Imam, who says, "The boy is growing up. Keeping him locked inside isn't right. Bring him to me. I'll teach him to read the Quran." Sakina replies, "What's the use? He has only a few years left." After much persuasion, she agrees. Sakina earns money by sewing clothes, which helps her run the home. The next day, she takes Mozammil to the mosque. Many children are studying there. Among them is a girl named Naima, who lives next door. Mozammil only talks to her, and she also enjoys his company. They often meet by the river and talk for hours. One day in the mosque, some boys lock Mozammil inside a box as a cruel prank. He screams and cries, but no one listens. Time passes again. Mozammil grows up, now a young man. After many years, a letter arrives from his father. Al-Nu'a misses his family, but whenever he tries to return, work sends him to another country. In his letter, he asks Sakina to take Mozammil once more to the Khalifa, the sheikh who predicted his death. He hopes there might be a way to change fate. Sakina agrees and goes to the shrine. It's the same special day, but the old sheikh is gone. A new one tells her that the Khalifa went on a pilgrimage 3 years ago and never returned. Now he appears only in dreams and visions. Sakina tells him everything, but he sends her outside and calls Mozammil in. He asks the boy to remove his shirt, touches him strangely, and says, "Surrender yourself to us for the days you have left." Mozammil, frightened, leaves immediately. Back home, Sakina's wall is now covered with lines, one for each day of Mozammil's life that has passed. She marks it daily, counting down his remaining days. Mozammil starts working in Isa's shop. He opens and closes it every day. Aunt Nafisa often visits and says, "Who will look after my horse when I'm gone?" She loves the horse dearly and believes Mozammil will care for it after her death. At this point, you ask viewers to subscribe and like the video. Soon, Naima and Mozammil fall in love. Mozammil is happy but anxious about his future. Sakina asks him to quit the shop because she wants him near her for his remaining days. Mozammil insists he must go to town for work, but she forbids him. Still, he disobeys and goes. ISA hands him a bag, telling him to deliver it secretly to an English house outside the village. Mozammil delivers it to a man named Suleiman, who pays him and tells him to leave. Inside the bag are bottles of wine. Angry that ISA sells alcohol, forbidden in Islam, Mozammil confronts him, but ISA calms him down. As days pass, Mozammil and Naima dream of a happy future together, but Mozammil feels hopeless. He believes he won't live long enough to see it. He keeps delivering wine to Suleiman, a man disliked by the villagers for drinking and having affairs with women. Suleiman once lived in Europe, working as a videographer. When Mozammil visits his house, He sees photos of dancing women and film reels, beauty unlike anything he has seen before. One night, a prostitute named Al-Nasi arrives, showing why the village hates Suleiman. Suleiman and Mozammil start talking. Suleiman tells stories of Europe, its beauty, freedom, and endless life. And Mozammil begins to wish he could see that world too. Suleiman says, "Tomorrow I'll show you a movie." Mozammil refuses because he must recite the Quran publicly the next day. Suleiman says nothing. The next day, Mozammil's test takes place. Villagers and Sakina watch as he flawlessly recites the Quran. Everyone praises him. Even Suleiman secretly watches from a window. He isn't allowed inside. Some people whisper, "What's the use? He'll die at 20 anyway." Sakina feels both pride and sorrow. That night, Mozammil visits Suleiman, who shows him a film. For the first time, Mozammil sees moving pictures. Suleiman tells him, "If I were you, I'd never stay trapped in this village. Travel, it makes a man truly alive." The next morning, Al-Nu'a finally returns home. His beard is grey. Time has changed him. He feels ashamed to face his family after so many years. When Sakina sees him, she's shocked but embraces him. Al-Nu'a feels helpless. Life took everything from him. When Mozammil comes home, he's torn, happy yet angry that his father returned only when his end is near. That night, Al-Nu'a apologizes to Sakina for leaving, but she stays silent. Later, Suleiman tells Mozammil, "If someone told me I'd die at 20, I'd live like a king every day instead of living in fear. Death comes once, why die daily in your mind?" Mozammil doesn't understand yet. Suleiman wants him to live freely, not follow the wrong path but live without fear. Soon, preparations begin at home for Mozammil's farewell. According to the prophecy, only a few days remain. Sakina forbids him to meet Suleiman again, saying people gossip about them. Meanwhile, Naima's parents fix her marriage. She tells Mozammil, begging him to talk to her mother, but he cannot. Everyone believes he will die soon. Al-Nu'a and Sakina even choose a burial place for their son. A week passes without Mozammil visiting Suleiman. Worried, Suleiman goes to the mosque and finds him there. Mozammil says he must stay until he turns 20. Suleiman says, the prophecy may be wrong. But Mozammil refuses to listen. As he leaves, Suleiman says, "You've never sinned, so what are you asking forgiveness for?" The next day, Naima's mother comes to buy things for her daughter's engagement. Hearing this, Mozammil is heartbroken. He goes to Suleiman and cries helplessly. Suleiman scolds him, "Stop crying like a coward. Everyone else lives their life freely, only you live like a corpse. If you don't wake up now, you'll waste the life you still have." Later, Suleiman falls ill. 2 days pass, it's Naima's wedding. She still believes Mozammil will come for her, but he doesn't. Instead, he jumps into the river, though he cannot swim, screaming in agony. His father rescues him, and he cries in his arms. The next morning, Mozammil goes to Suleiman's house and finds everything scattered. Al-Nasi is there, crying. She tells him Suleiman died the previous night. Mozammil is deeply shaken. Al-Nasi says, he was a good man. His only sin was living life on his own terms, whether society liked it or not. Now it's the last day before Mozammil turns 20. By tomorrow, according to the prophecy, he should die. That evening, he visits Al-Nasi. She hugs him, crying. First Suleiman left them, and now Mozammil will too. Meanwhile, the villagers search near the river, believing he drowned and died, convinced the prophecy came true. But the next morning, Mozammil wakes up in Al-Nasi's house, alive. He can't believe it. Is this a dream or reality? He realizes he's truly alive. The Sheikh's prediction was false. He sees Suleiman's video camera, remembers his words, and decides to start a new life. Running out of the house, he heads toward the road outside the village. A truck passes by, going to the city. Mozammil runs after it, faster, freer than ever. He will never return, for the whole village believes he's dead. And with that, the movie ends. Which movie story do you want next? Tell me in the comments. I read all your lovely messages.